Hi, guys. I'm Eros with Biocleaner. Today, our topic will be about cleaning up drains or rivulets that have been contaminated with sewage or industrial waste. And we're talking about more of the overall long term repair maintenance cost of the unit and the durability of the units. Uh, so, I have here, Bill, will you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Bill Cort. I've been a contractor for Biocleaner for the last 15 years. And my first project was PepsiCo bottling.
Uh, Dwi, would you mind introducing yourself?
Okay, thank you. I'm Dwi Handaya. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. We was starting running biocleaner about 10 years in Indonesia. We mostly running in STP project, which water treatment project, and we starting for lake cleaning project also in Indonesia. Thank you.
Abdul?
Yeah. I'm Abdul Khurram from Lahore, Pakistan, and we clean a lot of industrial wastewater in which pharmaceuticals and chemical factory like Shafi, Rezo Chemicals, and textile and starch and potato chips factories. And we are working with Biocleaner for the last 11 years. And we have conducted about 20 projects and a lot of jar testing and lab scales and piloting scales project and treated water without any chemical and auxiliary. So just microbial stain break up the pollution load and clean, and maintenance is easy if you can, if you have a team and clean. And even we have developed some mechanism to clean the biocleaner units while they are submerged and cleaning the water. So thank you very much.
Masood
So is
Sahib.
it the maintenance of it, like the cleaning of the biofilter? Is it like very very hard, or we
No, you
just
don't have to do
there is a
anything. We'll explain. You actually don't have to do much, and we'll go by step after we do the introduction. So, Masood Sahib, would you mind introducing yourself?
Well, my name is Masood Lohar. I'm the founder of Clifton Urban Forest. And myself and my colleague Songul, we are on a mission to improve the quality of life in cities, the large cities of Pakistan, especially Karachi, and also start cleaning the sewage nalas in Karachi and other places. Yeah.
Thank you. Guarav?
Hi, I'm Guarav from India, from New Delhi, and I'm involved with wastewater management since 2009. I know Mr. Eros Cow since 2012, and we have been working on various projects. Right now, I'm involved in Yamuna cleaning, which is being considered as most polluted river in India, and it is due to 7 drains inflows in Yamuna during its pass in New Delhi. So we aim at cleaning this Yamuna during this current financial year. So I'm working with Eros closely to introduce this technology to clean nalas, which has inflows in Yamuna. So that's our target for this year right now.
And then the star of the show,
Yamuna
Miss Jamal.
Yamuna and
Yeah.
it's the same river, Yamuna and Yamuna. Yeah. Or
Yes,
it's different.
it's-
Like in
It's same. It's
Indian
same.
movies. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank
same.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Miss Jamal, would you mind introducing yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, I am my name is Songul Jamal, and I'm a founder of Marine Conservation Pakistan. So I work underwater. I'm a scientific diver. I do rescue corals and propagate them. I create coral reefs, and I also create marine habitats. I plant kelp, I plant seaweed, and I do restoration of places that being degraded by, let's say, troll boats or damaged by the environment or human activity, industrial activity. So my mission and goal is to help restore ocean's life cycle, to educate youth, coastal communities, and provide skills that can help the whole country in preserving our food resources, the ocean blue economy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So today we're going to talk about installation. The unit comes to you as a kit, and you'll take about 3 kids or 3 guys to assemble it. And the key thing is if it doesn't fit, that's not the right hole. You see, my friend over here, when he first started drilling holes. Don't drill anything. If it doesn't fit, don't put it together. So he was overeducated. So he decides to drill. But if it doesn't fit, then it's not the right hole, right? So it's easy to do. How fast was it to install when you got the hang of it?
The first unit that we assembled took us half a day. The second unit took us an hour. So we finished the 8 units in a day and a half.
So that means the first unit was now drilling, and so the drilling took some time. But now that he doesn't have to drill anymore, it just took an hour to assemble with what, 3 people or 4?
Three.
He used 3. Okay,
Three
3 people. So normally it takes 3 people to put things together. How long will? What are there are basically 4 moving parts. You come with 2 blowers, and in our experience, don't try to combine it. There's a reason for that. So the smaller blower is a linear blower, so it has only 1 moving part. And what happens is that there's a piston, a tiny little piston, and there's a magnet, and the magnet turns on. It pulls it back, and then it releases. There's a spring, and that pushes the air in. So the magnet turns on and off several times a minute, like a few times a second. So it's always constantly moving and pumping air in, 1 moving part. The bigger blower, which is 2 horsepower, has 3 moving parts. It's just basically a series of moving fans. So there's a chamber that keeps on having the being fanned, but it's rotating several thousand times a minute. So it just pushes it, and the energy cost is very low. So when it first starts, you may need up to 3 kilowatt for it to start, but that's just to overcome the force of friction. As things settle down within a minute or so, the entire unit will just take 1.4 kilowatts. So a little under 2 horsepower technically, but let's just say 2 horsepower. Yeah, so it's very low energy, and you save a lot of, and the way it works is the microbes make it work better. So the microbes break down these things, and it also releases an enzyme. The microbes release an enzyme that makes the water be more absorbing of oxygen. So that it's a surface aerator, it's a surface mixer. As the water is being mixed, it is exposed to the surface of the water, and it gets its own oxygen, and it moves it down. It's wild. So in many cases, even in aeration plants, you can save 80% of electricity, and sometimes it'll save 99% of electricity, especially in a case like what you have with a large lagoon, and you just want to keep it clean. So your DO will jump up very, very high. The enzymes is well studied. We studied a lot of it in a pond over here in California. It's now a bird sanctuary. It's an electronic factory called Saronics, and right outside of it is is a toy pond initially, and it's 500,000 gallons or 2,000 cubic meters of water, and they have 3,000 koi, the size of your thigh, and they have thousands of birds, 800 that are captive birds, from large swans to emus and the like, and they have 300 to 400 migratory birds that come in every single day, and they have dozens of giant turtles also that eat a lot and poop a lot. The water is just clean. Instead of using 25 million gallons a year, they now only use water to take care of evaporative loss. So we cut down a lot of their cost, and the electricity just went down to 10%. And the water is very clear, and they haven't changed the water in probably 10, 11 years. Yeah. We do have a bunch of videos on that, and we can send that to you. Yeah. And the tube, we warranted for 10 years. But if you use it properly, then because of material science, we know that it should last about 25 years. We can always do repair maintenance. It's very easy to do, and it's quite affordable. And you don't need a long-term thing, just as you need it. You don't want to fill it up, because that'll just cause it to crack. So when it goes over to your site, it will be full, but that's just to make it easier for shipping so it doesn't shake. So long as you have 1 to 2 inches from the top, it'll still work. And even if it's 4 inches, it'll still work very well. And for the first 10 years, you don't have to spend too much money. And yes, a lot of people understand there is very little recurring income if you're just selling maintenance of the thing. It's just easy. Sometimes we use plastic ties. If you want to use something else, that's fine, to maintain it, and it just lasts long. Yeah.
How long is what is the lifespan of one unit?
Right now, in Pakistan, the oldest unit we have is in combined fabrics. Abdul, how long has combined fabrics been working?
It was 11 years back, 11 or 12 years back.
And that man has never bought spare parts from me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his name is Sheikh Tariq. The father was the one who bought the units from Abdul, and Abdul at that time was a young wastewater guy, and basically he loved the father of Sheikh Tariq, so he sold it to him at giant discounts, which is like crazy, yeah, like an NGO cost already, yeah, and they have never had repair and maintenance cost. And you can talk to them.
That sounds like music to my ears.
No, he will curse you. He will curse when you mention my name. He's gonna curse you because you see, over time there's inflation. So 11 years ago, and the price now, there's 11 years of massive inflation over here, right? And he wants me to sell him at
prices of 11 years ago.
Exactly. And that one, 11 years ago, Abdul wasn't making money. He was subsidizing this effort, and it was very, very cheap. Yeah. And his father, God bless his father, still alive and very strong, will not let him buy more than 11 years ago. Yeah.
This system has been in Pakistan since 11 years, and nobody was thought of installing them in any nala.
Well, initially, we had a guy from Houston. What's his name, Abdul? What's the name of the guy in Houston? No. He's
Najib?
No.
Najib?
No, Najib's partner. So he got units from us. and he claims that he was gonna pay if it works in Lahore, and then he instead of he tried it for a while in a nala near a hospital. The odor went away, but of course it was just for odor control. It was only a couple of units, and then the nala was this massive, dirty, stinky thing, and he puts it there for like a month, and then he moved it to a textile factory. But that textile factory is this massive, massive textile factory. To this day, he hasn't paid me the units yet. Yeah. So we don't allow rental units anymore in Pakistan because of him.
At that time, I received a call from India, and the son of the guy was the class fellow and roommate in London with the Pakistani guy. In all this case, when they why not it worked, or what was the reason that the huge textile, but just the 4 units just immersed there.
Yeah. Typically, 300 cubic meters would use 1 unit. And the energy savings there will be like 85%. But that factory had 6,000 cubic meters. But they didn't buy that thing. It's just crazy stuff. But yeah, so because of that, we don't rent out units in Pakistan. Otherwise, it'll make your life easier. Yeah, so sometimes something spoils the broth,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. For us, the most important part is the maintenance, because most of plants here, most of anything here, anything in Karachi, like anything, the failure comes from the maintenance.
If
There
if
is
you can
no
if you can talk to the Karachi Sewerage Board on PT1, we would love to retrofit it, and we can give financing for 25 to 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
one.
Which one? The PT1 or PT2 or whatever. No,
I
the
see.
Karachi Sewerage Board. But they don't want to reply to us anymore. When we email
Look,
stuff.
look.
They are useless.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No offense to anybody, but you guys talk a lot. What I'm saying is, you guys have a solution, and it's a beautiful solution, and you have a big market in South Asia, in Asia, and in Pakistan. The hiccups that we have with the line departments, which are supposed to do that, is something else. But we have another way, which is the what they call it, the other solution, and we are the other solution. What I'm saying is, I know the cynicism and the hiccups, the difficulties every here and there, but I'm telling you that we can really make a difference, starting a pilot here in Pakistan or in Karachi, and then we can replicate this all over the Asia. I hope you didn't get my.
No, there's no issue. Because we're not thin-skinned. That's why this is a good thing, because it's all about open communication. But even Guarav knows that even in India, sometimes clients don't pay us. So it's a big issue in India. So you need to have the money paid up front. In India, we tried it before on spec, and they generally don't pay. Even if it's passive, they don't pay, and they don't return the unit too. It's crazy. Gaurav,
So
even in other businesses, do you
this
experience
thing is very common in Pakistan too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So even me, When I first came and I worked with some organization, like governmental organization, and they still didn't pay me. So now whenever they ask me for work, I always take money in advance. I don't trust anymore.
Yes.
So yeah,
See, in international trade, we have to be very careful regarding payments. That's the reason our
yes,
documentation, our letter of credit, whatever the payment system we have set up, it has to be very, very clear. And this
yes,
international payment fraud happens everywhere in every trade when it's cross border or so we are at risk and we have to be very careful while documenting the payment transactions, whatever payment terms we have agreed.
yeah.
So
We have the same issue here, yeah. So have to
yeah,
be careful and have to be like all done in advance. It's always like that. Yeah.
yes.
That is fair enough.
Yeah, later I'm sure we could work out something, uh, especially in Karachi with existing plants of PT1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 16 and all on. We can work out something, and we can also work out a deal with the NGO so that part of the income and go to the NGO. We can work out something as an endeavor. We'll see how it goes. But again, the issue there would be sometimes because the U.S. government sometimes will guarantee us if they like the projects, right? So this is not USAID; it's the Development Finance Corporation. Um, but but again, right now with trade tensions, I'm not sure how it will work out. But same thing, yeah. It's delivering.
I think the trade between Pakistan and America is gonna be free trade.
Oh, good. Is
I
it?
don't.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I think because there are many like recently what I heard is that uh, Trump, whichever country gives no tariffs, imposes no tariffs, they get American product also with no tariff.
Oh,
So, and Pakistan is willing to have no tariffs on America.
oh, that's fantastic.
So that sounds promising, yeah.
Yes, yes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, exactly. Like we will know in couple of months because now everything is forming in US. So, like it's like muddy water when it's still, when you make like shake everything will be cloudy and then it will settle down. So right now everything is cloudy there, but slowly it will settle down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Trump has powerful Pakistani friends, or
Exactly.
Pakistani descent friends.
Trump likes Pakistan and he favors Pakistan. Yes.
No,
So that
because
is a good thing.
the son of Abdul, what's the guy's name? The guy who owns the sports team, the the
Imran Khan?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville
What's his
Jaguars.
name?
Imran Khan?
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know. Are you talking about Imran Khan?
No. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
NFL.
Yeah,
Tariq Khan, he's something Khan, the richest guy
Shahid
on the
Khan.
Jaguar. Yeah.
Yeah. Shahan Khan. He's very famous.
I
I know
won't
he's
I
not
won't
famous
know.
in Pakistan, but he's very famous over here. At least in he's the richest man in Florida.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was born in Lahore, but his son was born in the U.S. and his son is friends with Don Jr. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah. Very powerful. Very powerful. Yeah, he still has family over here in Pakistan, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so any more
then, def-
questions? Yes.
then definitely there will be no tariffs.
Fingers crossed.
There
I
will,
hope so.
yeah. So then it
Yeah.
will be much easier to order everything.
May I ask something?
Yes, sir.
I see charm in this gentleman, and he told me that his name was given by his mother as Mr. Charming.
Okay.
I remember that. And I see the charm in you, and you are really a good charmer. And the guy you are talking about is Shahid Khan. He is a U.S. Businessman, and he has a lot of money. It's not about money; it's about the tactic and the way you work and the technology that you have. I'm telling you, you can rock not only in Pakistan but the whole South Asia. The problem is that it's Bangladesh, it's India, it's Sri Lanka, it's Nepal, it's you know Bhutan, and all of these countries. The problem is the same, and it's growing. So, with the permission of Songul, my colleague here, we have already made a lot of breakthroughs with the organizations on the ground, and with your technology, we are able to make groundbreaking deliveries on the ground in treating the water and creating the some value addition.
Well, thank you. My mother thanks you also, but she's the only person who has always said, she's the only one who has ever said I was charming. I've been trying to convince my wife that I'm good looking, and she's still not sure about it. Yeah.
But I like
That
you.
is that.
Frankly, I like you. I really want to invite you to come to my forest. Right now, I'm in my forest. I'm not in anywhere. I'm in my forest. See,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
in my forest. Come here.
Yeah, we should
Light is sharp.
tomorrow. Tomorrow
In
I
the
will
next
take
few
videos
months,
of
if we
forest
get
nala and everything.
Yeah, because we actually have offered to clean up Lahore before for a project called Ruda, but I think that project is now dead in the water, and that was a funny story. But I'll share that over dinner someday. And Abdul was trying to get us Wasa Lahore before, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, but I do plan to drop by sometime in the near future.
Yes, please. That
Yes.
would be great.
Come here and stay. Yeah, come here and stay with us in the forest.
That'll be wonderful. Thank you so much. And after you get rid of the odor, but I don't think there's odor there right now.
There is.
There is. Okay. 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 But once you put it there, we had
There is
your
no
other
place
client.
in Karachi that doesn't have an odor, unfortunately.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So I would imagine that over time, because of the work of you good people, that the odor will first go away, and the
Oh,
water.
can't wait for that. Can't wait that day when I can see all the filters installed and there is no odor and clear water going into the ocean. And if they can stop anything going into the ocean, that will be my lottery, lifetime lottery. That will be like, wow.
I guarantee you that the odor will go away, and Abdul guarantees it. So if you put the unit down and there's odor, I want you to take a gun and shoot Abdul. That's my guarantee.
Yeah, I have already very like
आप गए अब्दुल आप गए
Abdul and I have warranted many places, many
you
times.
don't need any gun.
But to shoot
Just
with a
use
gun.
AI.
Abdul Saab, you are on my target. I'm going to kill you.
In Indonesia, Dwi has also volunteered himself to be shot.
सही है
Got
Uh,
a couple of times too, I think. Yeah.
But
I-
frankly
I-
speaking,
I-
Mr. Charming, I really like you, and I like the vibe, and I'm sure that we'll do something.
Thank you.
Inshallah, yes.
We look forward to this. Our corporate mission is a first world planet. So our theme in Lahore is a first world Lahore. We hope you'll say a first world Karachi for a first world Pakistan. And over time, if you say that often enough, it may reach the proper political ears, and hopefully it gets to happen. And the community, you have hit the nail on the head that without community support, everything you're doing will be for naught.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a question from Mr. Aggarwal that how what you think the major pollutant in Yamuna, that river, how you see
Well,
the challenge?
see, when Yamuna passes through Delhi, as I told, there are 7 drains which are inflowing to Yamuna, and most of the sewage, untreated sewage, is going through those drains. So that is what is making the Yamuna, patch of 22 kilometers in Delhi, is actually making the river dead. So it's untreated sewage which is going through. Even some, there are some areas near Yamuna which are like dyeing companies. Dyers are having their units
Yes.
near Yamuna. So dyes are also polluting the some part of the drain. It's basically untreated sewage
Oh, wow.
majorly.
So it must be really, really bad.
Yes, yes, it is.
Is it, do you have also problems in the ocean, I'm sure?
Ocean, well, see,
Delhi
ocean,
is far
we-
from the ocean.
it's very far. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
very
most
far
of
from
them
Delhi.
with
It's
decline of fish and all of that.
As such, near Mumbai, it could be possible because it's a metropolitan. But I think India has a very, very wide coastal line, starting from west to east. So most of the coastal areas are clean. Only near metropolitan cities like Delhi or Chennai, they are polluted and
So
might
the
affecting
coastal
the.
communities in India are not impacted by decline of the fish.
I don't think so, and I have no knowledge about it, to be very honest.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's like, I think Delhi, like Lahore, metropolitan, all drain goes into the Ravi, and the Ravi with very less water and flows and goes to the Indus Basin and then to the ocean, because 1100 kilometer far from Lahore is coastal line of Karachi. So
Okay.
all the sewage are the 6 biggest nala enter into the Ravi, and
Okay.
then they flow. Yeah.
Okay. So those 6 nalas are coming from only in Lahore, or they are widespread to entire 1100 kilometers, what you mentioned?
It's the Ravi when enters in Lahore from India is a river, and when the water of municipality of Lahore, or from the sixth side, it enters into
Yes,
the river.
I
Yes.
understood.
And then
Same like that.
yeah,
Same
it's like
same like
metropolitan around all the cities, smaller cities, and then 1100 kilometer far away is Arabian Ocean, huge, traveling into rivers, and then to the sea with all pollution.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See, I think it's all because of British. They have ill-treated our rivers. They've created drains, waste drains to rivers, which we are facing right now. It's a common problem I can see now. Same in
It's
India.
yeah. Normally, they if the drains are controlled, like Songul was
Yeah.
telling, that then the individual level you are treating, and cumulatively on the community level is clean water entering to the river. That was
Yes.
our
Exactly.
project with one university as well. That if everybody on the micro level take care of its own water, it start better and start improving. So lesser load
Okay.
on the nalas and drain.
Okay. Okay. Same. Same here. We have got
I
some
see.
interceptor sewage system also, where we were trapping the sewage entering to Yamuna, but it didn't materialize, or I don't know what happened to it. The project got lost It was a very big project, very, very big project. It was executed also, but I don't know why it's not functioning. Because still, I can see images, videos where nalas are actually discharging a lot of wastewater into Yamuna, in not treated wastewater.
Due to urbanization, the rain drain also become the wastewater drain. Climate change, बारिश बड़ा कम हो गया है तो उस वजह से भी
Exactly.
काफी
That could also be a possibility.
climate change की.
Could be.
Eros,
Could be.
Yeah.
so the cities which are getting larger and larger, metropolitan cities with drains and drains entering to the larger water bodies, rivers or oceans, and the aquatic life is in danger.
We don't even mind doing cities with 100,000 people. So we'll see. First of all, Punjab is what we already announced before. So the U.S. consulate in Karachi will also be very supportive of this for us to get insurance from that. So we don't want to get any national sovereign guarantees, and we
Yeah.
just need contracts for that, because you as a country, you don't want your country to be burdened with so much sovereign debt. You know, it's just not good. And the debt load
No,
is
even the government won't go for it anyway.
yes.
The government doesn't give sovereign guarantee to that easy, because we tried with when there was a project for microalgae, and it's Korean invention technology, and it was to make like diesel out of microalgae. And they were willing to invest. They just needed a land and sovereign guarantee, but they couldn't get it from the government. They would just not give it at all.
Songul,
They
we do
wouldn't
not
take
need a sovereign guarantee to do PT1, PT2, and anything you want there, right? So it just needs a contract, and it'll work. And I like it that you mentioned this microalgae. So our microbes, when it cleans up the water and sunlight hits, it will form its own algae, and it'll be very nice. It's non-clumping. A lot of them are chlorella. It looks like very small balls.
Yes.
And it's high protein, and it depends on the biochemistry that's available. So if the water is higher in calcium, you'll grow another kind of algae. And then if you have so the minerals are absorbed by the microalgae. So you just have to manage the minerals, and then you'll have this outbreak of green algae. That's very good. So sometimes it's just lacking
The
iron.
algae that we have in the ocean is not good at all.
Oh,
No, it causing red tides, and it goes right now in Pakistan, in our sea. It became so thick when it blooms.
when you see
it goes-
our units, you'll see the red tide disappear, guaranteed. So the red tide, we did a study in Florida for this thing, and of course we also had they were concerned about a bioassay for corals, and we did a bioassay for corals.
Yeah,
And so
mass decline of corals. They all died out, suffocated
we're
because
gonna
of
send you
algae.
our bioassay. Do you still the bioassay for the corals? We'll dig up our records and look for the bioassay for the corals, and you'll see that our microbes are actually healthy for the corals. These red tide usually comes out because they're ninja, meaning to say they can survive on sunlight, they can survive on BOD or sugars, they can also survive on petroleum, and then you get this red tide coming up. But
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm sorry.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a point.
Gee.
I like this Chinese charming guy. I know he can make a difference. I don't know how old he is.
Very old.
Um,
All this new young, yeah.
Must have a coffee for Bill. And in Pakistan and India, it's getting late, I think. India is
Yes,
11
that-
and Pakistan is
yeah.
10:30. But for
Okay.
Phil, must have a Phil cup for cappuccino in your office and have good talks and conversation, discussion. Really enjoyed what he
I
told
have
that the first
one glass, one cup of coffee also.
You are a hard worker, you know.
So thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Let's end it here, and then we can talk offline. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Any other questions you guys have?